Hey Battles, welcome. I know it's been a long time since you actually seen my face, and I'm sitting down talking to you guys like I did when I was in the States. And so I just want to let you know clearly by my videos, once I touch down, I hit the ground running. So I'm here. And I wanted to take the time out today to tell you guys basically how to get your temporary resident permit here in Ghana like I did. So as you know, I got my temporary resident permit card, so I'm not going nowhere. You can't kick me out. I'm here to stay at least for a year. So let's start with the process, shall we? So, for those who don't know me, my name is Miss Bahamian Goddess, and I have been documenting my journey from Dallas, Texas, all the way to here, Accra, Ghana. And now that I am here, I have been documenting all the things that I've done to accomplish certain things here in Ghana. So, if you have not watched any of my previous videos, please go ahead and watch them so that you can catch up to all the excitement to where we are here today. Okay? So, like, comment, and subscribe. So stay tuned. Let's have a chat about how we could be a resident here in Ghana.
Look at her.
Hey Battles, and we're back. So let's talk about how you too can get your resident permit here in Ghana. So the first thing you're going to need is two people that is Ghanaian that's going to sponsor you here in Ghana. Okay, so once you do get your two people, then those two people need to also provide their bank statement of at least 2 months. Now for me, they only use 1 month, but the requirement is 2 months. So I would, if I was you, just bring 2 months just in case. Ask them to get 2 months. Once you do so, then you want to go to the Jubilee House. Okay, the Jubilee House is the president's house, I'm assuming, is where you're gonna go, and you need to go to the diaspora section, where diaspora office, and they're gonna give you a letter for you to be able to take to immigration with your two people so that you can apply for your resident permit. So once you do that, then you're going to go to immigration. I went to the headquarters. They have one at the airport, but the one that you really want to go to that can solve everything will be the immigration headquarters. Okay. Once you go there, you're going to need 2 passport photos, which can be taken there as well. And then you also going to need a bonds letter that they're going to show you where you can go and take that as well. I did a video clip of where I went to get it done at, as well as you need to do an application letter. So let's go over the bonds letter and the application letter. So the bonds letter is where only one of your sponsors will write a bonds basically saying that they're going to sponsor you here into the country, which is Ghana for me. Once they do that, they're going to sign it, and then I'm going to sign it. Okay. Then you turn around and do your application letter. The application letter is basically telling you, telling them, I should say, why you want to stay in Ghana, right? What's your business here? You know, what's the reason you want to stay? You know, so you're going to write that reason down, and you're also going to tell them if you want 1 year or 2 year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll get approved for 2 years. Okay. So once you get the letter, your application letter, then you get your bonds letter. Okay. Then you have your 2 people that you're going to sponsor you. You also have your passport photo, 2 of them. You also have the bank statements of your bonds, of your 2 people that's going to be sponsoring you. You have your letter from the Jubilee House for the diaspora. Okay. That gives you the letter. Then you're going to go in and apply for the application. There's an application that you fill out. Once you go and you apply for the application, you have to go and do a physical. Okay. And that physical you have to pay. And it's about 1,230 CDs. Okay. Once you do the physical, they're going to draw blood, and then that's going to come back. It takes about 24 hours. Once that comes back, you'll be able to submit that application. But all in the same day, you also will need to do a police record, okay? So now, once you've completed your physical, as well as did your background check for the police record, and then you also have to show proof of how you're going to be able to support yourself here in the country. Although, yes, you have a sponsor, you also have to show that you can take care of yourself here. So once you show documents for that, and then you have your 2 sponsors with their bank statements, and then you have your passport, you have your application letter, you have your bonds letter, then now you can submit your application. All right there, okay? When you're there, you're going to submit it to the officer. The officer is going to look over the documents and make sure everything is there. What's not there, he's actually going to tell you where you can go. Everything is on the premises, where you can go to get it done. If it's not on the premises, it's outside of the premises, not too far down the street, that you can get everything done, down to your passport photo, literally right across the street, okay? So all this can be done in one day, and I did it in one day. Okay, once you submit the application and you've done that, then you have to do an interview. So there's an interview with another person, which is another officer, that's going to basically ask questions. Remember, I said that. So they're going to ask your 2 sponsors a few questions, and they're going to answer it. You cannot answer for them. You have to let them answer. I thought I could, because my sponsor is so shy, but he told me I couldn't speak, so I let them speak. So once they finished asking questions, then he asked me my questions. Once he asked my questions, then I was done with the interview. Once I was done with the interview, I was sent back to the processing center, went into the processing center, which is called, I think it's called the Visa Center or something like that. When I went back there, then they sent it for approval, where they'll give me 2 years or 1 year. I was only approved for 1 year. I'm happy with that, as long as I had got approved. So I was only approved to apply for 1 year. Once you complete that part, then you go literally inside the Visa Center. You pay 300 CDs for your submitting of your resident permit, okay? Once you've paid your fee, you bring that receipt back, you submit it to them. They're gonna take your passport. Once they take your passport, they're going to give you a receipt. That receipt is going to basically show the date that you applied for it and when the estimated date that you're supposed to get it back. My estimated date was actually the end of the month, which was April 30th. I ended up getting it April 10th, and I applied April 5th. So I got mine back in less than 5 days, and I really would say less than 3 business days, because I did it on Friday and today is Wednesday, so I got it back on Wednesday. So again, you know, you could be lucky too and get it back in 3 days, or like me, I almost had to wait 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I think. So that's it, guys. So that is how you will be able to get yourself a resident permit here for you to be able to stay in Ghana. I hope this helped, guys. Again, any questions you have, drop it down in the comments. You guys already know I want you guys to win. What's for you? No one can take it away, not even yourself. So until next time, bye.
I just wanna keep you